Hi, I am going to do the ramen noodle challenge. I'm going to do a recipe with you guys today. I have my helpers here, Ed and Eli, on my apron. So ramen noodles, not the healthiest food in the world, but we can do something to make them healthier. And I do an Oriental salad, and it's easy. And if you ever want to take it to a family reunion or whatever, it works really well. So we're going to start out with heating up 1/4 of a cup of margarine, which is half a stick. And as that's melting, I'm going to show you, we use the Oriental ramen noodles. We need 1 package of those. And for the noodles, we have to break them up. We're waiting for our margarine to melt, so we can just break these up. Let me show you. Just break them into pieces into the bowl. So to the melted margarine, we'll also add the flavor pack that comes with it. That's the unhealthy part of the ramen, but it will add good flavor for our salad. And we'll blend that in our skillet. There's our skillet with our margarine. And blend our flavor packet in there. I use a wooden spoon to stir. It doesn't conduct heat up the handle, and it doesn't scratch our skillets. So our margarine is melted. And to this, I'm going to add our broken up noodles and 1/2 cup of chopped slivered almonds. Now you can add other things to this mixture, like sunflower seeds or sesame seeds. Today I'm going to use sesame seeds, and I'm not really going to measure those out. I'm just going to give it a few quick shakes. And you want to coat those noodles really well with the margarine mixture. And let it saute in the skillet. To saute is to brown it in that margarine for a little while. If you have any big chunks of ramen noodles, you can break them up also with the wooden spoon. So that's part 1 of our salad. I'll set this aside and let it saute. The next step, and I've washed my green onions. I've taken 3 green onions. And I'm going to cut the ends off. And then I'm going to chop them. Now, I like to add these to our margarine mixture. Gives it flavor. Green onions always give a mild kind of good flavor. But I'm going to also chop the green parts, and I'm going to add them to the lettuce part of our salad. You have to keep as you're chopping something, you keep your knuckles back. Keep your fingers tucked in, so you don't have a cutting accident. That red wouldn't look good with our salad. So I'm going to place this in a bowl and set it aside. And next, we're going to get the dressing portion of our salad ready. The dressing portion, I'll put here. I'm going to start with just a clear mixing type bowl. This is a large measuring cup that we can use. And I'm going to add a half a cup of red wine vinegar, not wine, but red wine vinegar. You could use regular vinegar, but I find that this one has a better taste overall. So remember to use your liquid measuring cups and measure 1/4 a cup of your red wine vinegar. Next, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Don't want to get too much soy sauce. Add that to the vinegar. Next, we're going to add the vegetable oil, and I have canola oil, 3/4 of a cup. And then 1/2 cup sugar that I've pre-measured in this measuring cup. We're going to blend this together, stir it together really well, and that's going to be our dressing. If you were going somewhere with this, like a dinner at someone's house, here's what I suggest you do. You take a Ziploc and you pour your dressing into that Ziploc. And then you don't have to blend your dressing until you actually get there. And you can keep it good and mixed up in there, stirred up. You can also do it with our sauteed noodles over here. You can put that in a Ziploc bag, and then it will be ready when your salad's ready. The last step, this is a really easy recipe, is to put your lettuce and your cabbage together. I buy the pre-packaged shredded cabbage. It just makes it easier, but sometimes I think you should compare prices on it because it could be cheaper to buy it by the head. So you're going to put the shredded cabbage. I'm going to use about half of this package. And the package is a 10-ounce package. It's about 5 ounces. And then also the same with the shredded lettuce. And you can use as much or as little as you think your family will eat. You can use romaine in this. Today I've just chosen to use iceberg lettuce. And we're going to toss it in our big salad bowl. The previously green onions that I chopped, I'm going to put those in. And I'm going to toss those. Now that part is finished, our crunchy noodles and almonds are ready. If you put them in a Ziploc bag, they'll cool off, but for our demonstration, it's not going to hurt us to go ahead and have them warm in our salad. And we're going to toss those ingredients together. So now you've got some crunch and some color. Now it's time to add our dressing that we have in our bag already pre-prepared. And we'll drizzle it across the salad. And toss it again. Very easy recipe to do with ramen. Healthier choice to do with ramen. And that's our Oriental salad. If you want to add meat to this to make it a meal, you could grill some chicken and add it to it, or some shrimp would be good in it. And you could also add some mandarin oranges, even some apples, if you wanted to. There's a variety of things you can do with this salad. Thanks for listening.